So guys, you always want me to tackle dirty cars. Well, we got a dirty car for you today. Okay, so it looks like it might rain today, but I don't think so. And we've got some pretty gnarly dirt on the wheels and tires. Let's get a little picture of that. You can see the sides of the vehicle are very full of kick-up, road debris, dust, grime, whatever Vegas throws at it. Let's take a little picture of that. You can see it. Wow. All right, and it just continues on all the way around the vehicle there. So I mean, you can just see the dirt on there. All right, we've got bird bombs. I don't know what some of this stuff is. Look at this side. Awesome. We love these kind of cars. All right, guys, it's 93 degrees right now in the cloudy sky. And we've got some different soaps we're gonna try out. We'll try some high pH, low pH, pre-washes. We're gonna spray them on panels, let them sit, we'll rinse them, and then we'll be the judge of how well they work. You guys can look for yourself. By the way, if you want to know, 3D, it just smells clean, nothing great. The active foam, that smells like a flowery perfume. It's actually really good in the air. Very, very good scent. All right, we got the 3D. Let's hook it up. Let's get it ready. We'll put this on the driver's side door. Okay, and while that door is being worked on, let's put this one up a little closer, show you guys what it looks like. And this is the Active Foam by Koshemi. I have no idea what's going on, but we are having technical difficulties with this foam cannon. This is one of those cheap ones. All right, well, let's not waste too much time. We'll switch it out for one that I know works here. So we'll just pour this right into here, and we'll work on this later. Okay, so we are back here. Let's get this on there. Active Foam, Koshemi. Okay guys, so in my opinion, I don't really see like it's doing much difference. I mean, you can see it does soften it. I can feel that in my hands. You know, is that a matter of the water, the soap, all of that in one? Sure. But both of them, they pretty much look the same. Because here's a part where I didn't touch here. Here's the part where I didn't touch with anything. I mean, nothing's any lighter. Okay guys, let's start off with the Envoke. This is about a 1:9. So we've got about an ounce. Should be 40 milliliters, but we've got about an ounce over here to around 450 milliliters. This one, you know, in my findings, I've got some stuff written down, but this one, they want you to use...
Oh, shit.
And over here, let's put the Bilt hammer. So what I noticed right off the bat is the Envoke foam lasts longer, it sticks to the car longer, and it's just a better foaming product. As you can see over here, the Bilt hammer, it's pretty much already fallen off. So as we rinse the car off and you look up close, the Envoke as well as the Bilt hammer, they loosen up the dirt. That's what they're supposed to do. They soften up, they hydrate it, but they don't knock any of that dirt and debris particularly substantially off the car. Now, if we want that to happen, we need a traffic film remover type of product there, and those are very caustic and very bad for different parts of the car. You know, a lot of people have problems with those. What these products do is they just loosen up. You can see I'm touching it and everything's very hydrated and loose, ready for the hand wash. But these products are not going to just spray on and rinse off and clean the vehicle. None of them. Alright guys, and I'm just going to go ahead and go the extra mile for you. Bilt hammer, usually I would use it with another 100 milliliters. So I'm going to really raise the PIR up, and we're going to spray this on the vehicle once again over the last panel that we used it on, just to show you guys what would happen if we use it at a very strong strength. Okay, so definitely by adding 100 mils more, that's a total of about 130 mils now. You can see some foam. It still doesn't compare to what this one did, the Envoke, at just 30 mils. All right, and you know, we're at about 4 times what we did over there. Okay, let's rinse this off. Now what's interesting on that is I did see lots of loose dirt and debris flying over both. Now you can see the tops of these cars. It's cleaner up here. This one actually is super clean now. Both of them look very good. All right, but down here, a little bit lighter, a little bit better. But at what cost or what dilution? Right here, I'm just going to combine the used products into 2 containers, and I'll use them at the end. We got 2 more to go, guys. And by the way, I didn't tell you, but if you want to know what the Envoke smells like, it smells pretty good. It's got he puts these crazy scents in there. This is probably my second favorite. My first is going to be the Active Foam from Koshemi, and this is the Snow Pro Active Foam from Envoke. I know already the Bilt hammer, that'll choke you out. You better be careful on that one. Okay, let's do the last 2. We've got the pH. This is low and this is high from Detail Company. I've emptied and washed out the containers. We're back to 450 mils. So we've got about an ounce into there. An ounce is 30 mils, guys. So we're a little under the 40 mil job. These are 1 to 10. And if you want to know, high pH, it's okay. It's got a nice, slight fruity scent. Low pH, it's different. It's not bad. But I like the high pH better. I don't know what that is. That smells more like a cleaner. All right, guys, let's start with low pH. We'll do the left side. And just so you guys can see, I'm sorry I forgot to show you how dirty this is, but here's a look at what we're working with. And it's the same on the other side. All right. And let's do high pH over here. Okay, pretty good. We sprayed this one first, this one second, a little bit more foam at this point, but when I sprayed them, high pH is definitely more foamy. And that's not just because I did it second, it is just absolutely more foamy. This reminds me of the Envoke. Could be just as foamy. Very good. Okay, let's rinse this off here. Really caked on down here. Up here, it's doing a nice job. This is the low pH. Let's try the high pH. High pH, it's softer. Still very caked on. I mean, they're about equal, I guess. I would have to choose the high pH. All right, guys, so I'm pretty much done with the testing of how these soaps do against the road grime and the loosening up and stuff. If you ask me, I probably would only have one type of product like this, and I wouldn't put too much faith into it besides the fact that it loosens up the road grime. You're not going to magically spray this on and rinse it and it's going to come off. I've heard some other companies that have. All right, we're having technical difficulties here. The phone keeps turning off, so I got to film this backwards so I can see that the screen stays on. If you ask me, out of all these soaps, they're kind of gimmicky. They're not magical. They're not just gonna let you spray it on and let it sit and rinse off. You know, the directions, let it sit 5 minutes, 6 minutes, whatever, and then you rinse it off and it's gonna magically make the grime disappear. It doesn't happen, didn't happen today. This is a perfect car in the Las Vegas streets, driven around, oil, grime, all that. None of these did that for it. What I will say is Bilt hammer is probably the strongest one that I can use, but at what price? Out of like 4 to 1 of the other chemicals. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt that it's the best one that I can recommend to you. The next one that's enjoyable and works pretty good is the Envoke. Once again, this one smells good, so it's enjoyable. It foams nicely, it sits there and it breaks it up, and it does a nice job cleaning, so all around. The problem with both of these, they're kind of hard to get. This one's really hard to get right now. You got to get it in Australia. This one you got to get at one place here that I know of. Maybe somebody else carries it, I don't know, but it's not like readily available easily. Detail Co. I like this one. Foamed good, smells good, not as powerful. This is the high pH, not as powerful as these ones, in my opinion, but easy to get at the House of Rags, and I think the price is probably pretty good. Active Foam, you know, I got a gallon sitting here, and I just consider that a regular soap, man. You know, that 9.5 pH thing in a soap, you know, whatever. 3D Super Soak, 1 to 1800. I think this will be great to last you a long time in your bucket wash and your foam cannon. Is it breaking stuff up? It says removes grime, road film, and dirt without dulling the paint finish. With hand washing it will. They all will with hand washing, but it's not just spray on and rinse off. Once again, and my least pick is going to be the low pH from Detail Co. It just didn't smell that good, it didn't foam that good, and it did the least work today. So guys, save your money, throw on whatever you want to put on there and let it soak in there, rinse it off, and then come back and do a hand wash with your favorite soap. You don't need to spend a bunch of money on these ones that say they're degreasing this. Yeah, they loosen it up. Maybe you can think of it that way. If that makes you feel better, they loosen it up, but I think your regular soaps are probably loosening up debris as well. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.